Student and exchange program visas. Applicants must have a student visa to study in the United States. The course of study and the type of school the person plans to attend determine whether it needs an F visa or an M visa. Student visa is required to study in the United States. Foreign nationals may not study after entering on a visitor visa or through the visa waiver program, except to undertake recreational study as a part of tourist visit. We can mention 3 students and exchange visas. 1. The F-1 student visas, reserved for those who want to enter the United States to study at an accredited high school, college, university, private elementary school, seminary, conservatory, or language institute. 2. J-1 exchange visitor visa, reserved for those who participate in cultural or educational exchange programs. Such programs include teacher, intern, trainee, professor, and AU pair programs. 3. M1, reserved for those who enroll in vocational and non-academic programs. Let's take a closer look. F1. The F-1 visa is a non-immigrant visa designed for temporary study in the United States and allows its holders to live in the country for the duration of their studies. F-1 visa holders are required to be full-time students with a full course load during every educational term. F-1 visa applicants must also prove that they have ties to their home country that will serve as motivation for the visa holder to return home after their program is complete. Such ties to home can include the existence of family-owned property, job prospects, or membership in a professional organization in their home country. The visa also creates opportunities to work in the United States after the program of study is completed and allows its holders to transition to certain other visas for prolonged stay and, in some cases, permanent residency. The F-1 visa allows for full-time, temporary study in an academic program for which the end result is a degree or certificate. This gives prospective students tremendous flexibility to pursue a traditional undergraduate or graduate level program or language training that affords non-English speakers an opportunity to become proficient and develop foundation necessary to pursue subsequent academic degrees. Prospective students searching for programs to pursue can locate the Student and Exchange Visitor Program certified institution using the Department of Homeland Security database and search function, sorting by geography, school name, and educational type. The F-1 visa does not create a direct path to permanent residency, and it is not a dual intent visa, meaning persons intending to enter on F-1 cannot do so with the intent to remain permanently in the United States. However, unlike other non-immigrants, F-1s are not assigned or designated date by which they must depart the United States after entering. Instead, their entry stamps read DS or duration of status, which permits them to remain in the United States for as long as required to complete their program without having continuously applied to extend their status. However, they must depart the US after 60 days of the conclusion of their program. Also, the application review and visa issuance processes are relatively quick. Dependents of the F-1 visa, including spouses and unmarried children under 21, may receive F-2 visas commensurate with the principal applicant. F-1s may engage in employment with some restrictions, however F-2 counterparts may not. F-2 children are permitted to enroll in public or primary schools from kindergarten through 12th grade for the duration of the F-1's academic program. Eligibility criteria. F-1 applicants must show the consulate that they do not intend to abandon their residencies abroad by documenting any financial, familial, or other key ties to their home country to show their commitment to return after completion of the program. They must also demonstrate to academic institutions that they possess sufficient funds to support themselves and any dependents for the duration of the course of study in the United States. The best way to show financial sufficiency is through use of liquid assets to which the F-1 applicant has ready access, with primary evidence being checking and savings accounts balance. In the event an F-1 is unable to demonstrate financial sufficiency on his own, he may invoke the help of a sponsor who assumes financial responsibility for the applicant, so the latter does not become a public charge during his time in the United States. Sponsors must complete and submit a Form I-134 affidavit of support attesting to the type of work in which they're engaged, their annual income, total savings, and other information relevant to their ability to adequately support the applicant. Finally, applicants must be qualified to pursue the course of study selected. This assessment is made by the academic institution itself, and it is evidenced by issuance of a Form I-20, Certificate of Eligibility for Non-Immigrant Student Status. I-20s are approved by SEVP-certified institutions to those foreign applicants who are accepted for admission, and they are signed by the respective designated school official. The I-20 also indicates whether the prospective student successfully demonstrated financial sufficiency. I-20s are generated by the Student and Exchange Visitor Information System, a DHS database for use by school and program officials to report biographic information about foreign students that is monitored by DHS. Please follow our next videos to get to know a little bit more about the application process and the employment options.